Right then, so welcome back to another episode. It's nice to see you all again. I'm sorry that I had 2 days off, but I just decided if I'm going to have some time off, it's probably better to do it in the week because at least on the weekend we can help get the views up. So, what we're going to be doing tonight, being as it is a quite crucial day for Xpeng stock and actually a few of the other Chinese electric vehicle stocks, tonight we are subsequently going to be having a look at Xpeng and hopefully, if I do have time to produce a few more episodes, a few of the other stocks which we generally speaking look at. I also want to take a look at Li Autos. Of course, that's another Chinese car manufacturer, but that is absolutely for another video, but we'll talk about that later. If you do like to see things like this, Xpeng videos, all kinds of stock videos basically, you are in the right place as we make videos on it on this channel every single day. If that does sound good, please do subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. If you look on screen now, you'll see that we're on 603. So we're honestly getting there. We're over halfway there now. We basically need more 400 more subscribers. Sorry. So if we manage to get 400 more, and if you could help us get 400 more, we would be on our road to getting 1,000. So thank you for all the support so far. If we could just keep up this growth, I think we'll be there in the next few months. Anyway, looking back to the topic of the actual episode, and just before I do start, we also have a Discord server out. I almost forgot to mention that. The Discord server is just to talk about all kinds of stocks, and if you do like Xpeng stock, as a lot of people do, this is the place for it down on the link below in the description, because on the Discord we talk about all kinds of stocks, mainly Xpeng, and we have some real experts on this stock over there. So feel free to come and join, link is in the description, and it is completely free. Right then, so we're going to take a quick look at the 1 day, we're going to take a look at why things are happening, and we're going to look at what's going to happen in the future because of this, and then my opinion at the end. Right, so first things first, Xpeng stock is up significantly today. We started off the day on $36, we sat on $47.40 now, we've gone up over $10 today. Looking at that from a percentage point, it's at about 30% according to Google, so honestly that is not bad at all. It's plus $10.70, not bad for a 1 day movement at all. If we go and have a quick look out to the past few weeks on this company, on this stock, mainly the last few days actually, we have been seeing quite significant moves in the share price all week long for the past week, and then the week before that. We're seeing big increases and increases and increases as price targets got upped and whatnot. And once again, we had the earnings come out today, and it was a great report on the earnings, so we're going to be talking about why that has affected the stock price, but obviously that has just been another catalyst which has driven up the share price. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit, I hope you can still see this, but yeah, like I said, when we look out to 1 month, we can really see from the 2nd of November, we saw a big spike, then we saw a small sell-off. Now, in the comment section of the last Xpeng video, where I recommended my opinions on buying or not, I said, it's a potentially one which is going to move ever so slightly, but I would still buy, and a lot of people were saying that it's going to shoot back down to the ground. Well, if we have a quick look, we've had another catalyst, and it has actually gone up again, so that is actually nice to see. I know a lot of people are a fan of this one. So you know what, I'm glad to see it up. I really am glad to see this one up. We can really see how far it is up looking at the context over the past 6 months. Of course, when we look out to the year, it's a similar story because it went IPO quite recently. This year it was, so obviously not really too long to report on. But yeah, the price really is starting to pick up now, which is of course a great thing to see. So like I said about those earnings reports, let's have a quick look at those earnings reports. So what I've managed to do is actually get a detailed rundown according to seekingalpha.com on Xpeng's actual statistics, so we can get 100% accurate representation. So I did actually get a little bit of a Google one, but it was kind of misleading and didn't really tell us everything that we needed to know, so I thought it'd be better if we went on this one. And anyway, when we have a quick look over on this one, of course the website is seekingalpha.com if you want to go find it, credit to them, but we can see that Xpeng, according to them today, they apparently have missed their EPS by 0.14 cents, so not bad at all. 14 cents basically was a miss of the EPS, not really that bad at all. Revenue Revenue, however, is beaten. Revenue is 293.1 million. That's up 342% actually year on year. So it beats a record of 14.36 million. Honestly, great things to see. So actual statistics on vehicles being delivered, we are looking at vehicle deliveries of 8,578. That is up 265.8% year on year. Not bad at all, and that's a plus 165.7% increase on the quarter. Not bad at all. Great stuff to see on this stock once again. Yeah, so we do actually have articles talking about this one, and this is really just going over everything about Xpeng and why it has basically shot up over the past few days. But honestly, I think this earnings report is kind of significant because it shows that the company is once again expanding. I mean, yes, there was a small target on the EPS missed, however, revenue was increasing, vehicle sales were increasing, and it is just great to see, and that has really, really hyped the market around this stock, and I think this is a fantastic thing to see. Would I personally buy now, knowing what we know? Well, this is just my personal opinion, and of course I am no expert on this stock, but my personal opinion would be not buy it yet. I would say if you want to buy it right now, if you're happy with the news, definitely wait a few days. Now, yes, there are things that can change. Potentially, we might have some new reports for targets of the price. So, of course, price targets have been upped in the past. If they get upped again, that could potentially drive a higher price once again. But I would say if that doesn't happen, we could be looking at, a decrease as people do sell off with their gains which they have made, subsequently forcing the price down only a very small amount, but nevertheless forcing the price down a bit, and that could reduce the share price. And I think if the share price did get reduced, we would be getting a great bargain on the stock. But I would say this is probably not too bad of a bargain anyway, being as this company is expanding as it is. Similar to Neo, these companies are expanding so quickly, it's not really a bad bet either way, whether you buy it or, buy it at a higher price, which is the price we're at now, or potentially buy it at $2 or $3 less, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I am not a financial advisor, but I would not be worrying about a few cents here and there unless I was buying like millions worth of the stock. But of course, for the average investor, I am not too concerned in my opinion. If I wanted this one, I would still go in with it right now, but that's just what I think. Tell me what you think down in the comments, and if you really want to, feel free to, tell me what you think over on Discord. I would appreciate it massively if you came over, as I would appreciate it massively if you could just subscribe. Thank you for all your time. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.